Good morning or afternoon, depending on where you're at. My name is Unicorn Leoness, and today we will be doing the Aries reading. Okay, the Aries reading for the collective. Universe, what messages do you want me? Too much. What messages do you want me to pass on to the collective for the Aries? I keep hearing Aries, you're feeling stuck and stagnant. The universe is helping provide your way out of that. It's going to take time. It's going to take healing. I don't read reversals. Alright, so for your overall energy, you have the Knight of Wands. You have the Knight of Wands. So for your energy, like I said, it's like you're feeling stagnant, and it's like you're trying really hard to get past this. But what I'm being told is that this is something that you're really gonna have to sit in for a little bit. This is the energy that you're gonna have to sit in. You feel like it's stagnant because it feels like the things that you're putting into place is not coming into fruition in the ways that you want it to, or the ways that you would normally recognize your projects, your love life, your interests, your hobbies, because it seems like you haven't even really been able to take a lot of time with your hobbies recently. It's just stagnant, and you just feel like it's been stagnant. But the universe is saying that this is a time where you really need to start doing your own introspecting, and really your own introspection, which is coming from this the Six of Swords. You see the metamorphosis of the butterfly. You're going through your own transformation in regards to that, as well as the Justice card, because that's the energy that you really want. This is what you're looking to obtain, is that justice, not only for yourself but for the people around you as well. But that's also going to take some solitude with this Four of Swords. That's also going to take a little bit of solitude, and going through your own internal work, and going through your heartbreaks, and not just romantic relationship heartbreaks, even though that can be a factor for you as well. But this is definitely a shadow work time. This is definitely a time where you need to do introspection, reevaluating your life goals, things of that nature. Because it seems like you're holding on to like a lot of burdens, and with these, it's like, so this is how I'm gonna flip them around so I can show you how it comes up for me. Okay, so you see how it's like everybody is kind of like, it's dark moon energy, okay, and dealing with these heartbreaks, okay, because it's like I'm feeling it in my chest and in my throat. Also, too, you need to work on this beyond my allergies, okay? But you really need to take this time to really focus on yourself and not really worry about other people's burdens. This is you time. This is really you time, because this is, it's not no because, but this is really the time and space that you need to take to focus on yourself and evaluate yourself, and really just kind of be like, forget other people, because you've been worrying about other people for way too long, almost to the expense of putting yourself on the back burner, and it's really catching up to you. Also here, maybe health-wise, I'm not a doctor or anything like that, so if you are having any health problems, please go to your doctor, specialist, or if you're having any mental health issues, please consult with a therapist or anything like, or take care of yourself. That's really it. You need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of yourself. It's almost kind of like, even though it's going this way, it's like I'm reading it the other way as well, where it's like the Four of Cups, Three of Swords, Four of Swords, Six of Swords, and then the Justice. It's almost kind of like, it's like what I'm getting is that if you keep trying to rush this, if you keep trying to rush this, it's going to go backwards. So it's if you keep rushing this, it's going to go. You're going to bypass the stuff that you're looking for because you're not doing the internal work that you need to do. Because the universe wants to push you to your next aspect in your life, but because it's not looking the way that you want it to look, it's like you're like, well, no, I'm not going to do this. And the thing is that there are a lot of cords that you need to cut, because you got people that are holding swords and sticking them in you. You know, they're sticking them in you, and you and. Make it clear, please and thank you.
This competition, like great Italian cheese, is about to get firmer and harder.
There's a lot of people in your life that you need to get rid of, either get rid of or recategorize them, because you have people in your life that is like you thought were best friends with you, but now you're figuring out that no, that they need to just be an associate. This is a recategorization process where you need to recategorize and reprioritize the people that are in your life. Okay. Let me get a little more clarity on this second half. The Four of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Four of Cups. It's a lot of isolation energy going on. A lot of isolation energy going on, as well as with this. You got to do this work. It's like it's literally like imperative, because if you don't start doing this work to release that energy, you're gonna it's gonna really start showing up in other. It's gonna start manifesting itself in other ways. Clarify the Four of Swords, Three of Swords, okay, and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah.
Buying a car from Vroom is so easy. All you need is a phone and a finger. Just go to vroom.com, scroll through thousands of cars.
You're creating. We're all creators, right? But right now you're in this phase where it's almost kind of like you're confused about what you're trying to create. You're like in a limbo. You're in a limbo as to what you want to create. And then, okay. Take a break. Yeah, because it's like, so the Magician went with the Four of Swords. Okay. So now with that being said, it's like you need to take the time to figure out what you that goes into your prioritizing the people that are around you, because you need to take that time to figure out what exactly do you want to create. Like what are the things that you want to do in your life, and take that time to reevaluate those things in your life, because of the fact that it seems like you have a lot of outdated dreams and a lot of outdated goals where it's like you're holding on to them, but they're not things that you really want, like you really want to do at this point in your life. You know, I personally believe that that you should reevaluate your goals and reassess. Excuse me. You should reassess those things that you want to accomplish in your life, because as we grow and as we learn ourselves more, as we accept certain things, reject certain things about ourselves, it's we have to also reevaluate those same things in our material world. You know, you can do all the work internally, but if you're not putting it out there externally, it's just stagnant energy. And I see that's what's going on for you. So then here you have the King of Pentacles clarifying the Three of Swords energy. It's like I'm feeling like you're being really hard on yourself because you may not be where you want to be at in this point in your life, or you felt like I should be further and things like that. But the thing is that you're exactly where you need to be. We're in this current space and time, we're all exactly where we need to be at now. Is what we do while we're in that current space and time that is going to determine how far ahead we will go, okay? Or how we will achieve our dreams, accomplish our goals, things like that. That's what comes with the whole reassessing and coming back into yourself, because coming back into yourself is a constant process. But I'm also seeing take a break, and you need to take a break in solitude. I'm not talking about taking a break and going out and partying and stuff like that. No, this is a time where you need to really sit in your own energy and really listen to yourself, because it's like the universe is sending these signs. The universe is sending these hardcore signs. It's like literally right up in your face, and you're just like, because it's not the way that you perceived it to look. You gotta have that flexibility, which is showing in this. Because the thing is that if the butterfly wasn't flexible, it wouldn't be able to get out of this cocoon. You know, it comes, you know, it's all bunched up and all tight up in this cocoon, and then it has to like break free, and then it spreads its wings. So if you're not putting out that flexibility in your own life to be like, hey, okay, this is my plan, but maybe this is not gonna, being open to being like, I have steps A, B, C, and D, but sometimes it might have to go A, D, C, B for you to get to where you want to go. But the thing is that as long as it gets accomplished, as long as your goals get accomplished, does it really matter how you get there? Does it really matter how it looks to other people? Does that stuff really matter? If as long as you're not harming anybody else in the process or anything like that. And when I say harm, I mean like physical harm, not like, you know, you cut somebody off because you know and they know like they were using you, and they weren't using you in the way that they were using you for their own personal gain. It was no reciprocity, and now they're trying to be like, oh well, I'm hurt, sorry, like they're just gonna have to take that L on that one. Like they're just gonna have to deal with it, point blank period. But this is not a time where you need to be rushing. This is not a time where you need to be rushing. This is not a time where you need to be forcing. This is a time where you need to sit back and evaluate exactly what you want to do, how you want to go about it, and why are you not being open to the other ways that these things could come into fruition. Because you got this Justice card right up in here. You got this Justice card right here. Because it I just heard you're doing a great disservice to yourself by not taking this time to think about and worry about you. And it's all under the guise of they need me. At this point right now, you need you. Because the thing is, you cannot, I mean, you can't pour from an empty cup. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Even if you have a little bit in your cup. You know what I'm saying? After you pour that to everybody else, what's left for you? What is left for you? You know? And it's like you have this people pleasing to be, I feel people pleasing to be needed by others. This people pleasing to be needed by others. And the thing is that do you really, like, is that really the thing? You know, outside of kids, you know, and even after a certain point, your kids ain't gonna need you as much. As they grow up, become more independent, they're not gonna need you as much, and that's okay. You gotta be okay with that. You don't have to be. It's just, you know, it's suggested. I just, you know, I don't tell you what you have to do. I just suggest that. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting with this. No, it's dropped. Let's see what these are. Ooh, okay. So I wasn't gonna take it, but I took it. And this is how it came out. You had the Sun card, the Wheel card, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Basically, you know, on point. You know, once you accomplish all of these, once you accomplish, or you seek to open up to the possibility of things maybe not working out the way you want them to work out, but being okay with the end result being like that, it's going to come into fruition. You got the Sun, and then you got that Wheel. You got that Wheel, so it's like that's also telling me things are turning in your favor. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles, because I feel like you have a lot of there's a lot of worries about finances, with the King of Pentacles being aligned with the Three of Swords, as well as the Ace of Pentacles coming out after the Sun and the Wheel, right? It's like once you achieve this happiness within, once you bring yourself justice and achieve this happiness within yourself that it's like you had at one point, but it seems like you seem to have lost it, the wheel will start turning. That's when the wheel is really going to start getting in motion in regards to your plans, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to I heard your feminine energy, you know, and this is, you know, energy, the feminine masculine energy goes beyond male female. It goes beyond gender, the physical gender. Because the thing is, at this point, going internal means you're tapping into your feminine energy, and that's something that you really need to do in this time. You know, right now you need to take this time to go inside yourself and really be real with yourself. Figure out in ways that you might have been, lies that you might have been telling yourself throughout this whole time. You know, look into certain things that you might be wrong about. And it might have been a belief that you've been carrying for a long time, because that was a belief that you needed to get to the point that you're at right now. But now the universe is presenting you with new information, new people, new environments, new circumstances, so that way you can elevate yourself. But there are certain belief systems that you're holding on to that you do not want to let go of, because you're like, well, it got me here. Okay, I got you here, and so you're going to stay here, you're going to elevate. Well, what are we doing? You know? Yeah, I'm really liking this though. But the thing is, I definitely see. I just got it over back to the Justice card. Back to the Justice card. You're gonna do the work, and it ain't going. And the thing is, it's like we say, do the work, do the work, do the work. It's not easy. Easier said than done, of course. But the thing is that when you take that time, to be able to actually do this, and with the Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles, it's going to take some time. It ain't going to be, you got this Knight of Wands energy, but you got a lot of things that are telling you that it's going to take time. You got to be patient. You got to be patient when it comes to these sort of things. You know, it's not going to happen overnight. With fire signs, I'm a Leo. We like our things to happen quickly, and if it doesn't happen quickly, we feel like it's not going to happen at all. But this sword energy, with this pentacle energy, with this creator energy, this justice, and this you got a few major arcanas up in here. But it's going to take this time, because you're creating not just a new life for your finances, but this is I just heard a whole new world. I just heard the song "A Whole New World" from Aladdin. It's like you're bringing yourself a whole new world, you know. And with you trying to get into this new world that you're creating for yourself, there's going to be a lot of things that you have to let go, as well as including things that you were not expecting to have to let go. People that you were not expecting to let go. But here we are. So are you going to make the decision to choose them over yourself? Or are you going to choose you over them? That's basically, that's this recategorization process that's going on here. That's this recategorization process that's going on here, because you're having to make a decision, you or them. And from what I understand, self-preservation is the first law of nature. Nature, not the universe, but the first law of nature itself is self-preservation. You know, with this earth energy, and it's like this earth energy going on along with this air energy going on with the swords. You know, it's like you gotta those are the energies that you need to be tapping into right now. The big burden with money and wealth. The thing is that wealth comes in many different forms. It's not just money, even though that's a part of it. Money is just a tool. What about your spiritual wealth, your physical wealth, your sexual wealth? You know, and I'm not talking about making babies and stuff, but like the wealth, the wealth of your energy. Clarify that. Hold on, wait, come on. We need a little more. Being able to prioritize your own energy, but still be able to keep enough energy to still share it with other people. Ooh, okay. Thank you, Spirit, for that one. Appreciate that. I'm going to tap into this Oracle of E card. Pick up after yourself. I like that. I like that. Pick up after yourself from scratch. Baggage be gone. Can't make this up. Pick up after yourself. Like I said, you need to go in here and clean up these thought process, clean up these beliefs, clean up these perspectives. And with certain things, you may have to start from scratch. You may have to start from scratch because these things have carried you on to this point, this current point, right? Because you needed that to get to where you're at now. It's instant smoke. You needed that to get to where you're at now, but it's not going to be able to take you to the next part of where you're going to go, which is the Sun, this Wheel, and this Ace of Pentacles. Because once you find that happiness within yourself and that just happiness for you, stop worrying about other people. Stop worrying about what things look like. You got to get yourself out of that mindset because it's not going to take you no further than where you are at now. Now, if you're cool with where you are at now, I think I said that twice. All right. If you're cool with that, disregard. You don't got to claim this. If it don't resonate, don't resonate. If it don't apply, let it fly. But in the last one was baggage be gone. Start from scratch. Get rid of this baggage. The baggage can be mindsets, people, clutter, physical clutter, baggage be gone. Get up out of here, baby. You gotta pick up after yourself and then two, you gotta pick up after yourself because you're gonna have to see where you have been the problem in these certain situations, and that's okay because it's like we've all been there. I'm not gonna act like I'm holier and now act like I ain't never been the problem in a situation. No, we were learning. We're all learning. Well, we're all learning. We don't go, but we all learning. We all learning, and so it's a part of the process. It's a part of the process. Now, what did you learn? What you gonna take from that and carry that on to the next session of your life, next part of your life? That's gonna be up for you and the Creator, universe, whatever you call it, to decide. All right, let's see what's going on with this Witch Hour Oracle deck. But I'm really liking this energy, honestly, because I'm not feeling no ill will or anything like that. Because the thing is that, too, it's like everybody that you cut off may not always have ill will against you. And I think that's where this conflict, is coming from. Because you're like, they're good people. Yeah, they may be good people, but they may not be good for you. You know, just because somebody is good does not mean that they're good for you. And just because you cut somebody off does not mean that they're a horrible person. It's just, you know, season or reason. Point blank period. People are in your life for a season or a reason. People are in your life for a season or a reason. Personal alchemy. Transform. Rest after labor. That I did say earlier, you need to take a break. Rest after labor. You done labor, baby. And the thing is, you done did a lot of physical labor, but now it's time for you to do the internal labor once again, because you have done this before. However, like how when your phone needs an update, right? Your phone needs a new update every now and again. Your computer needs an update every now and again. You gotta update that, okay? Personal alchemy ties in with the magician card. Personal alchemy. Right now, you need to take this time to figure out. Right now, you need to take this time to figure out the type of life you want to create for yourself, which is going with this transformation. The wheel, that wheel card, and rest after labor. Rest after labor. You need to take a break. Shoot, I'm even here. You need to take a break. You need to take a little break before you even get into this. For real, because I feel like that's what's been itching at you. You need to take a rest. They're going to be okay. Whoever it is you're worrying about, they will be okay. They will be okay. They will be just fine. They will be just fine. They right now, a lot of people in your life just being dramatic. And I hate to sound, but it's like they're just being dramatic. That's what I'm getting from. They don't really need to be doing all this extra stuff. Oh my God, this seems like a lot of people are being dramatic and they're playing. They're playing on how you are. There's a lot of drama. Sorry, I don't like it. Because it's like I said, I'm not saying that they're not good people, but it's like they're really being dramatic. A lot of them, they know how to get out of these situations. A lot of them put themselves into these situations themselves. You didn't help them get in there, but they want your help getting out. No, let them figure it out for a little bit while you figure yourself out. Go ahead. And the thing is, that if they really for you, they'll be there for you after the fact. Because you gotta learn how to say no. And I mean a hard no. Not, well, maybe I can make time. No, hard no. No. No is a complete sentence. You don't gotta explain nothing. Because it seems like there's a whole bunch of grown people too. Child, get it together, Aries. Get it together. Get it together, baby. Okay? Because no. I just felt like it's not even like no serious stuff. They calling you like crying about spilt milk. If you don't get a paper towel and wipe that up and keep it pushing, get a diaper wipe and wipe it up. Make sure it ain't sticky. Child, let them do them. And then this will also be a time to, like I said, to really see who is really for you and who is against you. I think that's what you really know about Aries. I think that's what's holding you back, because I think internally a lot of people ain't really for you the way that they acting like they for you, but having this time to really worry about yourself and work on you. A lot of people ain't gonna like the person they're not gonna like the person that comes out of this, because then it's gonna be a lot of this. Nah, I can't do that for you. I can't. And you're gonna have to be okay with that. Because the thing is that what I know is that you're not going to be in lack. You will be provided for people who are going to fit more so into that new space that you're in. But you have to be okay with that. Yeah, Green Tara, Jesus, and the Shekinah. Hopefully I mispronounced that. Green Tara, supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation. Trust yourself. Then you got Jesus, Master Jesus, forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. You got the Shekinah, Shakina. The sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Dance to the sacred rhythm of life. You know, dance. Do your dance. Do your dance. Yeah, well, yeah, you're going to have to do your dance on this, baby, okay? You're going to have to do your internal dance, and then you can bring it on out and do your external dance on this, okay? But this is really, but in all seriousness, this is all really a time where you really need to focus on yourself. You need to, I heard, clean up your act. Clean it up, baby. Because like I said, you got a lot of people that's on you that they grown. They done got themselves into situations that they can get themselves out of. But they too busy depending on you. They too busy. Let them go. Let them go off. Let me finish the sentence. Let them go off and do what they need to do so they can learn how to figure it out on their own. Period. Point blank. Point blank, period. So that is your reading for today, Aries. Okay? I hope you enjoyed it. You can either claim it, disregard, ignore it, whichever one you want to do, you know. And I hope you all have a great day, great week, great life, you know, and ain't nothing else much to say. Y'all have a great one.